Hey, welcome Bigfoot's Cave. So we kind of had a thing happen. I kind of brought something home, a couple little things home. No intention on doing it. Just running into town, going to grab a couple things, going to look at a couple places, and then on the way in, we have a old junk shop, and that's about as nice as I'm going to put it. It's not an antique shop; it's a flat junk shop. More times than not, the stuff in there is just raw junk. If you take long enough, you can find a thing or two. 99% of the time, we go in there once a year, maybe twice. We go in there, we don't find nothing. We walk out. Uh, every 3 or 4 years, we might actually buy something. But you never know until you actually go take a look. If you want to see what I picked up, keep watching. Let's hang out. Whatever. Doing this dual thing totally messes my intros up. So, enough. So, first thing I found, space age finish, precision ground, Zare Professional. Zare? The only Zare I remember is Zare department store when I was a kid. The tip's not in too bad a shape, a little tidying up, but I don't know. I'm guessing that was something from Zare department store, because other than that, I've never heard of Zare for anything else. And everybody knows me and my oddball tools. It's like a little flathead. Gonna clean it up the best I can. Gonna blue it. I think it'll look good with the bluing because half the finish that's on there is blown out. Like a nice little flathead. Goes good with my little oddballs. Yeah. Need to reprofile that a little bit. Not too bad a shape, but I can flatten it out some. Who knows, I might just leave it because it's oddball. It is what it is and the way it is. Got a Popular Mechanics 9/16. But it's their speed wrench line. Never knew they had a speed wrench line. And I got a 1/2 inch. So we got a 4F and a 3F. May have to see whether it's a 5-piece set or whatever. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have some Popular Mechanics from back when I worked at the hardware stores. That's 30 years ago. They still work fine today. Just don't overload them. They won't break. You don't abuse them, they'll last. I found a goodie. At least I'm going to make it a goodie. So I found this. All I saw was made in the USA. Yep. It's a Bonnie Bonaloy 11/16. We're going to clean that up, make that look good. $1 a piece. I was good with it. Even though these aren't high quality, $1 a piece, I'm definitely good with it. So that was what I found at the end of the trip through there. Because I found a couple things at the beginning of the trip. I asked how much, and the lady said $10 a piece. So I walked them back over down the aisle, set them back, walked back in front of her, and I just started looking at the rest of the stuff. I was good with $10 a piece. But I figured, little disinterest, want to keep on moving. Found these, and it was a whole lot of digging through trash just to find those. But I'm very happy with that. So let's see what I did not pay $10 a piece for. A Tonka. So I did not pay $10 for that, because I also got its twin, and by coming up with the 5 other tools, I pointed back over. I says, would you do $15 for both those trucks? Get them off your shelf. She said, yes. So I got the two little Tonkas. By the way, I had one of these when I was a kid. Played in the sandbox, loaded this thing with sand, learned the hard way. Don't use construction sand. It gets caught and hung up and bound up. But we got, sorry. So this is what we got for $20. I'm good with that. So let's go this way, that way. We got to make that look right again. All righty. We're kind of back. Unfortunately, I don't have my contraption set. Like, oh, there we go. That's better. Much better. Make some noise. That's not good. Well, we had a issue with the person behind the camera. Apparently, I had snagged my jumper that sent power over here. It was 3/4 of the way pulled out. That explains why I had no power. So let's try to tidy this up, see if we can make it look decent. Oh, there we go. Bonnie 1165, 11/16 Bonnelloy. Oops, sorry. HV with some other emblem under it. I can't quite see right now. I'm happy with its current state. The finish is still good. Still has that textured finish. Wasn't blown up, blown off. So not going to get too deep involved in making it shine. I think it needs to stay like this. So it's time to tidy up the rest of it. Well, let's make some more noise. I know I fuss about these cheap Chinese bits because they launch wire everywhere. I'm always pulling them out of me, my clothes. My wife has found them. She stepped on them where they've got stuck in my clothes and then fell off on the floor. But because of that, they flare out easy and they clean up the inside of the larger ones. I'm sure you saw it with this. It'll flare out nice and wide. Does a pretty good job. It's just a mess. Yep, no, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Got to go after the dinger dinger, whatever it is. That thing. The bristle disc. I would say it's close enough. So here's a quick recap. There's my Bonnie 11/16 Bonnelloy. Got for $1, covered in rust. One of the only things, ever decent things I've really ever pulled out of that place in 8 years. I'll give these a quick hit on the bristle brush just to get the crud off them. But there's the Popular Mechanics speed wrenches. 6-point on the back end. And you see they got the round opening, so it's kind of, I guess, their version of Snap-on's whatever grip thing they have. Thought these are cool. Can't complain for $1 a piece. So $1, $1, $1. Time to work on this. I'll go off camera for that. I'm back. So I kind of did a thing. So I tidied it up just a little bit. Got all the crud out from inside it. Flattened the tip out just a little bit. You see it's an awkward cut to begin with because they're different heights. I think I'm going to leave it as is. Just come to find out, it was primarily just grime and rust that was on this. Cool little gimmick tool. I like it. Then my Zara Professional. Then my Tonka. And my other Tonka. So those will look good on the shelf somewhere. I think I did pretty good for 20 bucks. Definitely happy with what I got. So I appreciate everybody that watches, everybody that subscribes. I'm knocking on the door of 900 already. Y'all are amazing. Good luck on the hunt.